Welcome back to the 5K, guys. We are in the round of 16. Yeah,
Yes.
not 32. Whoa, already top 16. Vexx trying to become one of the teams in the top 8. Rise trying to make sure that doesn't happen today. Let's catch everyone up with where the bracket stands currently. You got FaZe going up against TCM right now. That is happening at the very top half of our bracket. You said FaZe is going to be the first team to come out of that top quad.
Yeah, I think FaZe will. They've been struggling with closing teams out. Like I was saying before, you know, they go up 2-0 and they end up letting the other team come back. I feel like it's like a weekly recurrence with them. And they've been struggling really bad in the league as well. But I think they start to turn things around here. They'll be one of the teams I actually think not going to Gfinity, and I think that may end up benefiting them, that they have some time to kind of just relax, work on some stuff a little bit.
Though, to work with. That's my question is, do they learn anything by playing with Sensor this week with Enable out? Probably not. And are you able to really practice the same way as you would with Enable?
They just probably learn that they miss Enable.
Enable, we miss it.
Please come back.
They've learned. Now, I originally said I thought it would be Orbit +1 facing off against SB in a round of 16.
Yep.
Not going to happen. TCG coming in. I don't even know who's on TCG.
Who's on TCG?
Let's find out as we go over to my screen. We got Profeezy, Lethal Scruffy, Relapse Chan, and Pemby. I have never cast any of these players. Have you?
They could be sitting in front of me. I wouldn't even know.
Hey, guys. How you doing? Well, TCG, congratulations.
Congrats to those guys, though.
I
think I've seen Pemby a few times.
We'll see how far they can go. Now, this one, we expected Isolation. Instead, it is the 44th seed coming through to play Elevate. Josh, VP, Lacefield, Lev, Reptar, and Citric are going to make it through to our round of 16, taking out Dito and the Isolation boys today.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
I've heard lots of things about Reptar.
Yeah, Dito, Lethal, Havoc, Llama God, Silly. Not the best of time on a Sunday. Hey, enjoy the sun. We're going to see, of course, this match currently going on your stream right now. That is Vexx versus Rise Nation, fighting to become one of the first teams in the top 8. Envy versus Below Zero now after watching Envy at UGC, after watching them online yesterday. You have to think they are the heavy favorites, but anything could happen here. And Threes Up is playing Optic Nation.
Why are they called the Mind Gym?
It's probably a fantastic sponsor. You know Hilton, he's on that grind. He's on that promotions, sponsorship grind.
How do I become sponsored by a gym? I don't work out.
AR is not working out either in today's tournament.
No?
What the hell happened here?
Done?
Burns and Moach reunited for their first exit from the 5K before the top 16. We'll get to more of the bracket later.
They're starting to play a little bit like Curse. That's not a good sign.
It is time. What's happening?
Starting to play a little bit like Curse, that AR spawn. Not a good one.
Not so good, man. Forget the Curse day, start fresh.
Benson coached them in the top 300.
Maven coached them to top 6,000.
Yep. Maven actually said when he coached them, he would pretty much bring them Chick-fil-A and then just clap behind them. Some brilliant coaching out of Maven.
Maven is a stellar mind when it comes to competitive gaming. One that I don't know if I would accept any of his suggestions.
I mean, he's had an illustrious career in yeah, I don't remember him playing any games.
He was top 64 in Halo 1 at one point, and there was only 64 teams. So back over to Jay Sano, who has this bomb here in Search and Destroy Detroit. This is game number 3, the decider. And after clearing out school, he definitely should be putting this one down. He's got a teammate watching his back, but Neslo just cleared him out. So Jay Sano not in a good spot. 2-on-1.
I love the way they played that too. We don't see a lot of teams push all the way through school and clear it out. They usually just kind of push, right up to their side of, the fire window, and then they'll kind of just send the bomb carrier to get it down. They pushed like 2 players straight through school, were able to take out that one player, then wrap back.
Now, at one point, I thought Neslo would actually be able to charge right through lockers. Rek wasn't in position yet, but nice job there, Rek, rotating around, poking out the window, catching Neslo on the front stairs. So 1-0 in favor of Vexx, who stole the hard point.
Yeah, we'll go on board with Rise, I think, on the offensive side, see if they can answer back. I think it's important they get this round, to give Vexx 2-0 lead. Vexx goes back on the offensive after how dominant they looked on that one, could potentially find themselves down 3-0.
Neslo is playing so aggressive today, and it's working. Yeah. He seems to be catching his opponents off guard quite a bit, and here he's going to have his first fight in the back, actually able to dip into green and spot that player hidden up in the corner. Rek thought he was sneaky. Not going to happen, though. Theory with the bomb will be able to plant. He's got one player in front of him, but I thought Nesla would be able to see that. Not going to happen as the bomb still out. Rise is going to take the round based on kills.
How did nobody see Nesla walk straight down the street?
He must have just dipped in that door before the player top trailer spotted him. I have no idea. Luck is good.
I don't know. He goes straight down the middle of the A bomb site, doesn't get spotted by anybody. Just an odd defensive setup from Vexx.
And Nesla did pick up 2 kills in both of our first 2 rounds. 1-1. Rise back on defense. Who's pulling out a sniper? Can we watch one?
Let's see. Somebody's pulling. Oh, we got
Jasano.
Jasano with it.
Look for Rec to pull one out as well.
We'll see if Rec has one as well.
Not today.
Nope. Looks like they're going to actually push over blue wall. They're going to have one player. He's going to get taken out. They're going to trade that kill, though. Looks like Fast going to jump over as well. He's going to pick up another one in this round.
What the hell just
over
happened?
Extremely fast. Puckett. It's going to be Vexx taking that one.
How? Not really sure. Rise just dying after getting first blood. And here's a look at what happened in the final moments. Jay Sato picking up 2 as you see the third player dropped on the other side of that blue wall. Nice job by Jay and Fast.
So if you are Vexx, the 2 rounds that you've won so far, I think the common theme of those 2 rounds has been that you've just been aggressive and won both of your gunfights. I would not be surprised if we see them get aggressive on a flank on defense this round. And you see that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to go straight in a hospital, and they're going to force those gun engagements. And, they're going to lose 2 players. Rec going to be able to take out 1, but now he's behind the guys on Rise. He's going to be able to get another one. And Rec, definitely a huge spot to make a play here. He's going to get 3.
For the ace. And he's going to get it.
Oh, I don't. His teammate might have stolen that, but that was such a perfect play from Vexx.
Yo, give this to Rec. Give him the quad.
Oh, Jasano. You're a bad teammate.
Bad in the best way possible, ensuring that you're going to get the round win.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
It's a dick move, man. Your teammate gets 3. Got to give him that 4th.
Right. No, you need to give your teammate that 4th kill. Very nice play from Vexx. I thought that's kind of how they would win that round pretty easy. If they forced the issue and were extremely aggressive, they decided to do that. Even if they lost that first player right off the bat, they were able to trade those kills, and then Rec obviously goes big once he gets into yellow. And look, they're going to be aggressive again here, Puckett. Rec with that bomb, going to get right on A, and this is great play out of this Vexx lineup. They understand what is working here against Rise, and they're just going to keep hammering it down until Rise stops it.
That was 2 big kills, though, by Wheats, who was able to trade evenly with the Vexx players, now putting this in a 1v2. Wheats and Theory up. And they got to get to the bomb. Vexx Rec is going to be playing this one so patiently. We got the Vexx management team hanging out in the chat today.
Ooh,
watching their squad.
He saw Wheats in the corner, and let's see how they decide to play this. Is Theory going to be on bomb?
No, he jumped off. Oh, actually, no, he's back on it now. Wheats is going to pick up the kill, and that is going to be a free defuse for Theory. Nice job by Wheats there. You got 3 that round.
Yeah, Wheats with a huge round right there for Rise. It was Vexx able to work it down to a 2-on-2, and then it was Wheats able to pick up the final 2 kills, really secure that round for Rise. Let's go on board with them on offense. Chino struggling a little bit here in this S&D, starting out 1-4. He's kind of prided himself on being, getting better or being better in S&D as of late. Then I guess, towards the beginning of the game, gonna need to really show us that they're gonna come back here and win this one.
Shout out to the chat. We got some Mr. X subs in the building.
Yo,
some
shout out to
Sneaky Beavers in the building.
Sneaky Beavers in the building.
And Noisy Boy, you wanted us to say your name. I'm gonna hit you with that timeout real quick. 3-2. We'll see you in 300 seconds.
Yo, you timed him out?
Oh, yeah. The chat requested it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, we let usually there's mods in the chat. The ESR channel, we've just been going on kind of like citizens arrest. So if they see somebody acting out, they all decide to just berate them.
I highly approve of timeouts. They're fantastic. Because you're able to still watch the action and read the chat. You just can't post.
I'm a fan of the ban also because you're typing in the chat and you see the messages going in, but you don't know that you're banned. Nobody else can see them. So
you're like, I'm so funny. No one's responding to me.
Yeah. Because you've been banned because you stink.
Nesla tried to tie things up here for Rise. He's going to plant, but he's got a player right next to him. And that is going to be, it looks like Prophet on the other side of the wall. Prophet getting him on the exit. Sloppy shots at first, but he's able to finish, kills a teammate, and able to get the kill. Actually, did he just take out everybody there?
That was very sketchy. he was almost taken out there at the final seconds. His teammates almost lined up for like a collateral. Like he was fighting the player, and then his teammate just dashed in front of him and was like, no, I want to die as well.
Let me take these bullets for you.
Right. He was able to stay alive. Just enough health to be able to win that one.
Yo, we got Swizzle here. We got DeRist. We got Jukes for days. We got Mick Rambo. All the subs coming out for today's 5K. Shout out to you guys. Make sure to watch the player streams as well. Open those up in separate tabs. I know I saw Chino is streaming his perspective here from Rise. And we're going into round number 7. Vexx up to Rise, needing to close this one out strong. They're in a terrible position if Vexx is able to get this bomb down at school. Big first kill from Theory, and we're going to see Fast answer right back with 2 kills in a row. Yeah,
Fast going to push in, get 2 kills, and he's going to keep going, and it looks like he's going to get taken out by Chino. So we got a 2v2. It's going to be Jay Sano going up against it. Was actually going to be Neslo and Chino. Now, just Chino alive for Rise. Look at this. Jay Sano playing this perfect. Know exactly where Chino's going to rotate. They have
Chino's got an IMR, too. And that is not the gun you want when being charged.
No, they had him pinned behind the truck. As soon as Jay Sano saw him, just kind of kept dipping around that wall, just peeking a little bit here, waiting for, he had his teammate behind him in support. So they were able to take him out right there at the end. It's going to be Vexx 1 round away from taking this series.
Jay Sano's freaking good, man. He didn't put up huge numbers in that CTF game, but we saw his potential with the IMR. He's showing off so many great rounds.
We'll stay on board with him. He's crushing it.
Close it out, my friend. 7-3. Let's see some double digits. Jay Sano going to meet the charge over at A. He's got his teammate throwing on that trophy, and they are going to push right into yellow. There is the melee to open things up against Wheats. He's going to spot the bomb carrier. A 2-kill round for Jay Sano, and they are going to be looking for the last man alive. It is Chino once again. A 1-on-2. This time he gets 1. Has to take up Jay Sano, who pegs him in the back.
Jay Sano versus Chino 1-on-1. It's going to be for the game here for Vexx. They win this. Obviously, they will advance past Rise here. They know bomb is down. Or at least I believe they know bomb is down. Jay Sano just going to be playing here through mid-Atlas. Just needs to waste enough time here. How do you like to play like a one-on-one situation like this? I always feel more comfortable if I just let them plant the bomb and then I just kind of work from there. I hate just searching for somebody. I'd rather have them plant it and then see where the bomb's planted and kind of work back from there.
Right, and we've actually done that quite a bit recently in our search games that we've played. You look at where they're planting the bomb, and then you know exactly what quadrant of the map, first off, that they're in. Secondly, where they plant the bomb is probably going to be where they're looking at you from. Chino with this bomb in hand, though, pegs up Jay Sano. Sano challenges, and Chino is running out of time. 14 seconds is going to be forced to go for the plant. And here we go. Jay Sano should be able to wrap this one up. Chino will survive, and Sano is going to play this cautiously. That might bite him at, and he will get the angle, and Jay Sano just trusting his movement, showcasing his play. I asked him to get double digits.
He got you double digits,
with
Puckett.
The 5
he
streak.
got you double digits,
Sano,
Puckett.
Vexx going into our top 8 today.
Finishes on a 5 streak. Very nice game from Jay Sano. I would have liked to see him push him, like when you knew he was planting the bomb. But I guess, no, decides to play it that way. Could have gotten a little bit dangerous there. I mean, he peeked around, saw Chino. Chino elected not to just shoot him. Really don't know why.
Yo, look at the rage out of Theory. Theory just threw his Xbox out the window.
That's 100% true.
Murdered a small cat that was just traveling the village that Theory lives in.
Theory lives in a village. What kind of village does he live in, Puckett?
I don't know. The cat is actually not dead. He will recover.
He lives with Animorphs.
Yes.
You ever read those books, Animorphs?
Only the one where he became a Bengal tiger.
And then he's like little kids. Animorphs is like a book series where kids became animals, and then they would go to school as kids, and then at night they would become animals again.
Yeah, and
hence Animorphs. They would morph in animals.
It got a TV show according to Will, our producer today.
I only read the books.
But yeah, if I only saw these at book shows.
No, look at that. Yeah. Full screen that.
Here you go. You have.
There you go, children.
Animorphs. For everyone who is too young, this is what Matt and I grew up with. See how normal he was until the horns, and then until the horns became a nose, and then he became
an alien,
and then an alien.
And then he went to school the next day as the boy all the way in the right.
That was the next level Animorphs when they ran out of normal animals and had to start reaching out into others. Of course, Lizard Boy, The Invasion.
That was my favorite book.
All written by K.A. Applegate.
Brilliant mind.
It's fantastic stuff. Your childhood. If you weren't reading Animorphs and Goosebumps, you did not grow up in the 90s.
Yeah. I mean, you have little to no intelligence if you weren't reading those books.
In fact, you should probably go back and read those now. All right, guys, we're going to talk about Animorphs, Goosebumps, and more terrible children's shows like Boy Meets World.
I was a fan of that one.
Nice, Topanga. Be back.